So this December, we decided to load up the kids and the dogs and head to Tennessee for a Great Smoky Mountain Christmas. We know we wanted to spend some time hiking in the Smoky Mountain National Park, but we also wanted to spend some time in the Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge area and really soak up what Christmas time has to offer. This is our itinerary of how to make the best out of a long weekend by spending some time in the Smoky Mountains and some family fun time in the Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge area. First, we decided to do one of the top-rated hikes in the Smoky Mountains, the Alum Cave Trail. Next, we wanted to visit a family favorite, Dollywood, which has earned its 12th consecutive win for Best Christmas Event. We also wanted to visit one of our favorite little excursions to the Alpine Coaster in Pigeon Forge. There were 6 of us, so we found a cabin on VRBO just outside of Gatlinburg for all of us to stay. Oh, look who's here to greet us. Well, thank you, Maggie. Look at this. Look, we got Jordan relaxing in front of the Christmas tree. Nice fireplace.
Jordan, you're not gonna comment?
All right, so we are getting ready to head out to the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. We are going to be taking the Alum Cave Trail.
Here we go. We're hiking in the snow and ice.
We chose this hike because it has a couple geological landmarks on its way up to some tremendous views. The first of these landmarks is the Arch Rock. It's actually a mass of Anakeesta slate that has been carved out to form a narrow tunnel that's formed by repeated freeze and thaw cycles over hundreds and hundreds of years. At the exit of Arch Rock, you're greeted by the stone steps and cable supports that help hold you through some of the slicker areas, especially during the winter time when you have snow and ice.
Be very careful. This is very slick right here.
And as we approached one of those single handrail bridges that was covered with a sheet of ice, Jordan speculated as to the reason why it was like that.
Yeah, I think they were looking at the budget and they were like, we only have enough to make 3 bridges. Wait, what if we just make one side of each bridge? Then we can make all 6.
God. It is very slick. Phew. Both hands, yeah.
After we escaped the snow and ice, we came to the Alum Cave Bluffs, which is really not so much of a cave as much as an alcove that's really cut out of that same type of slate. The name alum actually comes from a mineral that used to be mined in that area. But what this photo here shows is that up above, you'll actually have drops of water that come down, and during the wintertime, you'll often find icicles, although we didn't on our particular day. But it is an often photographed place along the trail. Although we did continue up toward Mount LeConte, we found that the ice that was on the trail was just getting to be too significant. And for safety reasons, we stopped there, but we did have some beautiful views right underneath the Peregrine Peak, which is one of the sub-peaks on your way up to Mount LeConte. So for my family, it was a return to Dollywood. This is the first time we had been in December, and I tell you, there were no lines. We got on all of the rides right away. But I have to say, with the cooler temperatures, some of the indoor activities, such as the music and stuff that might have been indoors, did have a little bit of a crowd. But the things outside, as you can see, all the lights, spectacular. There was a 50-foot Christmas tree that didn't just have synchronized lights, it told a story on the tree.
This is a story about Black Bear, who was feeling a bit lonely as Christmas time.
Tunnels, it really was a sight. Then there's the mile-long downhill run. That's the Alpine Coaster. The one in Pigeon Forge, our favorite. The lines are shorter in the daytime, but I tell you, do it at night. My family's not exactly about all the commercial touristy places to eat, and so I've got some special tips for you of some great places to eat just outside of Gatlinburg. First place I recommend is Timber's Log Cabin. It's located across the street from the Morning Mist Village. It's an arts and crafts shop center, so if you like your arts and crafts and stuff, this is a great location. But regardless, this is top-notch food. It is southern cooking, but the sandwiches, the sides, and everything is excellent. Plus, the available outdoor seating allows you to dine with your dogs. The Lauders is what I might call a meat and two. It's a great southern barbecue restaurant. No frills, but what they do absolutely well. It's a quaint little place, nothing fancy about it, but they deliver on the food. The Red Oak Bistro has an upscale atmosphere to match the exquisite tapas menu that they have. They focus on European foods, mostly from Bulgaria, but it is food that is out of this world, and the tapas menu just allows you to try so many different things. I highly recommend it, even though the price tag on there is going to be a little bit higher than your other food. This last place is a little bit closer to Gatlinburg, but definitely worth your stop. Do what we did, go in there, grab some ice cream to be able to eat at night, and then take some donuts home for the morning. Great selection of both ice cream and donuts, superb quality. Well, we hope you enjoyed our video. We surely enjoyed our stay in the Great Smoky Mountains, and we're glad to be able to share some information with you. Thanks for watching. Okay, I was wrong. That is not a guy sitting on a toilet reading the newspaper.